guys, it's Weathers91 here with another What? Why? Okay. Sorry, that was the legal team. Apparently we can't call it another Destiny video without first doing a Destiny video, so here goes. Number 1, vendor rewards. We're talking about the engrams, rank rewards available from the ritual and planetary vendors. Which vendors? In the tower, Saint 14, Commanders of Valor, Shax, Hawthorne, and the Drifter. Beyond the tower, you're going to want to check the Helm, the Splicer Servitor, the Wayfinder's Compass, and the War Table should all have engrams for you. If you have weekly rewards, completing bounties, or acquiring stasis kills on the Europa, be sure to collect those. On Nessus, you can visit Failsafe for engrams. On the EDZ, you can visit Devrim K for more engrams. You should also visit Xur within his treasure hoard on Eternity. He equally has the chance to give rank rewards. You'll want to head down to the Tangled Shore, ignoring Spider for the time being, and having a look instead at the Crow, who again can have engrams and rank rewards. Moving on to number 2, Expiring Currency, the first and most obvious, as well as the one which will likely take you the longest to get rid of, the Gunsmith. Both Gunsmith materials and telemetries are going to be expiring at the end of the season. Redeem these with the Gunsmith and collect the appropriate engrams. Top tip, if you have plenty of legendary weapons and aren't bothered about having the shards, as well as having some vault space ready for the start of the Witch Queen season, keep those weapons in your vault, break them down after the Witch Queen launches, and gain some Gunsmith reputation after the start of Witch Queen and potentially get yourself some new weapons and new roles. Again, looking beyond the tower, the other materials of note, which you'll probably want to make use of before the end of the season, are Decrypted Data and Parallax Trajectory. Take these to the Prismatic Recaster in the Helm and use them to focus seasonal weapons. So if you're still looking for those perfect rolls, take the time to use up your tier 3 and tier 2 focusing at the cost of your seasonal materials. This is also probably a good chance to check whether you have any hammer charges set around on your quest tab. If so, you can focus Season of the Chosen engrams. Keep in mind, the Hammer of Brooming will disappear at the end of the season. Number 3 is Bright Dust. Be sure to head into the Store tab, look to the bottom right hand corner and claim the last installment of the 700 free weekly Bright Dust celebrating Bungie's 30th anniversary. Just a quick reminder that Iron Banner tokens are not expiring this season. However, some of the guns available from Iron Banner are expiring. If you'd like to get your hands on a Godrolled Multimac, Guiding Sight, Steady Hand, or Time 1 Spire, now's the time to visit Lord Saladin and hand in some of the tokens. The remaining tokens should be available until at least the end of Season 16, and therefore can be used to purchase Iron Banner weapons from the next season. Number 4, an easy one to overlook, Seals and Triumphs. Every season we get the warning from Bungie that if we don't actually go into the seal and claim it, making the small diamond here disappear, the seal won't stand as claimed, and if it's an expiring seal, it won't be available to be claimed at the end of next season. The same goes for the seasonal triumphs, which are also expressed to expire. Be sure to go through your triumphs tab, claim any seals and triumphs which you've already completed. Side note on seals and triumphs, we've heard that there's going to be Void 3.0 introduced. What we haven't yet heard is whether any of the Void triumphs for any of the 3 classes will be expiring. If you think that you're close and have spare time, you may want to take the time to finish off any of these Void subclass triumphs. Number 5, Bounties. Many of us have been hoarding bounties for weeks, stacking up as many of the 12,000 XP bounties as we can and supplementing them with 6k bounties to fill up the remaining space. If you're still planning on gaming this weekend, in the last few days before the Witch Queen, you can still accumulate a serious amount of XP ready to start off next season's Artefact. My recommendation is to focus first on the 12k bounties which are still available. You'll find 2 with Varix on Europa. You'll find 2 with Shorhan in the Cosmodrome. You'll find 2 each with Eris Morn and the Lectern of Enchantment on the Moon. You'll find a further 12k bounty by using one of the weekly bounties available from the Star Horse within Xur's Treasure Hall. You'll be able to visit the Iron Banner vendor, Lord Saladin, and claim up to 4 12k bounties, time permitting. To fill the remaining bounty slots, I'd suggest avoiding the Tower vendors. In particular, Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit, as well as the Gunsmith. Vanguard and Crucible bounties contribute towards the weekly completion rewards. If you accidentally use 8 of the Season 15 bounties when trying to claim your Season 16 rewards, you could find yourself acquiring old gear at a power cap. The potential issue with both the Gunsmith and the Drifter is that as these vendors are going to be revamped, the bounties may simply expire. Instead, I suggest focusing your attention on vendors which we know are staying, but which there aren't any rewards for or planned changes. Make use of the daily bounties from Nessus, from the EDZ, from the Cosmodrome, and on the Moon from both the Lectern and from Eris Morn. You have 63 slots available. My suggestion is to stop at 59 or 60, particularly on your first character, just to ensure that you have slots available to pick up new quest lines or new bounties as you commence your progression through the Witch Queen campaign. Number 6. Artefact Mods. Most of us will have spent time building our gear throughout the season, particularly taking full advantage of overpowered mods such as particle deconstruction. But we've seen in the past that when these mods are left on our armor as we enter into a new season, they can bug out. Easiest way to ensure that doesn't happen: go through your armor and remove any of those seasonal mods. Keep in mind, we'll be talking about all of the mods relating to champions, and even those PvP sets you have tucked away which might have, for example, shotgun dexterity on, should also be checked. You may want to head over to Dim and make sure that you've removed these mods from your preset builds, as you won't be able to equip them in Season 16. Number 7. Very similar to number 6, but this time we're looking at our Ghost. Whether you're using it for XP boosting, cash detection, additional glimmer, or additional or focus rewards, you'll be aware that anything above a level 4 in certain slots, or above a 5 in the case of XP, is a mod which will expire at the end of Season 15. There are 2 good reasons to ensure that you switch these mods before you sign out for the final time in Season 15. The first, as with the artifact, is you don't want them to get bugged. You want your ghosts to be able to be used straight off the rip in Witch Queen. The second is, particularly those of you who've stored bounties, you're going to want to make sure that you've got the best in slot option when it comes to the XP boost. Again, these mods are controlled in Dim, so you may want to make the adjustments there too. Last but not least, number 8. We all know what to expect when a new season drops. Lots of new additions to the API, potential server issues, and potential third-party app issues. To try and increase your playtime during the first 24 hours of Witch Queen, you should make sure that all of the weapons you want to use are already on the character that you intend to start the campaign with on day 1. If you filled that character and still have weapons you might want to use, think about transferring them to the vault before the servers go down 14 hours before the Witch Queen launches. This will mean that at most you need a tower or helm trip to get the gun that you need, rather than having to cycle through your characters to see where you left it. Hopefully by the time you finished your first character, Dim and other third-party apps will be back up, and you can simply move around as normal or use your preloaded builds. Okay everyone, thanks for watching. That's the first of one of these videos. If you'd like to check out my other videos, for now you're stuck with some rather antiquated speedrunning videos back from when I was good. That said, if you like and subscribe, there should be more of this type of video coming to you early in the Witch Queen season and DLC, providing you with some top tips on how to level and get yourself raid ready. If you've got any of your own top tips ready for when the Witch Queen drops, or you think I've missed something from this video, please let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.